Good morning. I don't have much to say, but happy Grand Rising. I'm sitting here in my hotel room in Jamaica having this beautiful cup of Blue Mountain coffee. And then I realized my coffee at home is trash. Simply trash.
Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Tell me something most people don't know about Jamaica.
Blue Mountain coffee is only made in Jamaica in a very specific part of the mountain.
It's Blue Mountain coffee. Let me show you. This is the only bag that we have left. And the problem with this is we can only get Blue Mountain from Jamaica. I'm on a mission to get Blue Mountain coffee distributed in America. However, you see, I can't just go to Jamaica to import 25 bags of coffee because there are restrictions on how much you can import. But if you're interested in some Blue Mountain coffee, let me know.
Today I have something very interesting for you guys. Did you know Jamaica produces one of the most expensive and sought after coffees in the world? And they call it Blue Mountain coffee. And people say it's so smooth, so balanced, and so rich that even coffee lovers from Japan to Europe can't get enough of it. Hello family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy if you're new here first of all. And I truly appreciate each one of you who's been hanging out with me here. You all keep me going. And today we're diving into something Jamaica is really proud of, their coffee. Now, Blue Mountain coffee isn't just a brand name. It's actually grown high up in the misty Blue Mountains of Jamaica, where the climate is cool and the soil is rich. And the beans mature slowly, which gives them that clean, mild flavor that people describe as the champagne of coffee. Really interesting, right? And because of that unique location, only a small amount is produced every year, which makes it rare and honestly pretty pricey. But that's also part of the reason it's considered one of the best coffees in the world. Alright, let me not waste so much of your time. Let's check out what people are saying about it, and you'll see for yourself why this coffee has captured the hearts of so many. So let's check out the videos, then I'll be back.
Let me tell you guys something. I do not drink coffee straight by itself. I always have to mix it with hot chocolate. But you see Jamaica's Blue Mountain Peak coffee or Mountain Peak coffee, the best coffee I've ever tried in my life. And that's one coffee I'm now addicted to. The smoothest shit ever. And what's so funny is that my mum always used to tell me about it because, mind you, she don't drink coffee. And I was on the phone to my mum a few weeks ago and she was in Jamaica, and I was like, "Bro, like, what are you drinking?" She was like, "Coffee." I was like, "Since when did you drink coffee, ma'am?" And she was like, "I only ever drink Jamaica's Blue Mountain Peak coffee." Which means, like, when she's in England, she's never drank coffee. She doesn't drink coffee. It's only whenever she's in Jamaica. So I'm like, what does that taste like? Bring me back a bit. So she brought some back. And when I tell you guys, when you mix it and you add a bit of salt and you use your condensed milk, I promise you the best coffee ever. What's so funny is that 2 years ago when I was going to Jamaica, old white man, I was speaking to him. And he was like to me, "Oh, love, you've got to try Jamaica's Blue Mountain Peak coffee. The best coffee you will ever have in your life. It's my favorite coffee. And whenever I travel to Jamaica, I got to bring back a whole bunch." I'm like, it's like that, yeah. But at that time, I didn't even remember about it. For people who don't drink coffee in general, like me, I promise you, try Jamaica's Blue Mountain Peak coffee and you will love it. But let me give you guys a word of advice. Do not buy it over here in the UK because it's flipping expensive. £10 for one little piece of something. If you have anyone traveling to Jamaica, or if you know anyone out there and you're traveling there soon, buy it out there because it's much cheaper, and I promise you it will change your life.
Did you know that Jamaica is known the world over as one of the leaders in the production of a particular plant? If you're thinking about the plant that makes you cough, you're guessing warmer, but not quite. Imagine sipping a cup of coffee so good it's literally fit for royalty. That's Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee for you. Grown in perfect conditions at high altitudes, these beans are the cream of the crop. But here's the kicker, only 0.1% of the world's coffee qualifies as Jamaica Blue Mountain. Talk about exclusive. It's known for its smooth, clean taste with zero bitterness. Fun fact, Japan buys up to 80% of Jamaica's annual coffee production. They know what's good. So next time you're feeling fancy, treat yourself to a cup of liquid gold from Jamaica. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you.
Is it safe to talk about the coffee yet? I'd really like to tell you guys why it's such a big deal. Blue Mountain coffee beans are grown super high up in the mountains. We're talking between 3,000 and 6,000 feet. The cool temperatures, the gentle mist, and the rich soil come together to create the perfect environment for smooth and low acid coffee. Because there are regulations, you can't call all Jamaican coffee Blue Mountain coffee. It has to be grown in that region. There are no shortcuts. I think those regulations contribute to its rarity and what makes it so sought after at the global level. In Japan, it's basically treated like a luxury. I mean, coffee lovers already know that there are so many levels to this coffee game. Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee is said to be top tier. Some of you have already let me know that it's changed, that it's not really what it used to be, but if you haven't already tried it, let me know if you'd spend the extra money.
You know what's so interesting? I'm not even a coffee lover myself. I've never really been into it. But after watching people talk about Jamaica's Blue Mountain coffee, I honestly feel like this is one cup I'd love to try one day. Because from what everyone says, even people who don't drink coffee regularly, it's different for them. It doesn't have that bitter taste most coffees have. And it's smooth, it's mild, and surprisingly pleasant even for beginners. And what makes it so special isn't just the taste. It's the story behind it. And as you know, this coffee comes from the Blue Mountains of Jamaica, one of the highest mountain ranges in the Caribbean. The climate there is cool and misty. The soil is rich and volcanic, and the air feels fresh and clean. And because of those perfect conditions, the coffee beans grow slowly, take their time to mature, and that's what gives them that gentle, refined flavor that people describe as the champagne of coffee. But here's the thing, not every coffee grown in Jamaica can be called Blue Mountain coffee. Only the beans grown within specific parishes like St. Andrew, Portland, and St. Thomas can carry that official name. And it's actually a legally protected coffee, and each batch must be certified by the Coffee Industry Board of Jamaica. That's how seriously they take the quality. Now, let's talk about the work that goes into it. Those Blue Mountain slopes are steep, which means machines can't really be used. So farmers literally climb those hills and handpick the coffee cherries one by one. It's delicate, slow, and takes real skill. And after harvesting, every single bean is sorted, inspected, and graded before being packed. And even then, only the top quality beans make it into those famous wooden barrels you've probably seen in pictures. And maybe that's why it's so expensive. It's not mass-produced, it's crafted. It's a product of hard work, pride, and passion passed down for generations. So when you drink Blue Mountain coffee, you're not just drinking a beverage, you're tasting a piece of Jamaican culture, heritage, and nature. And another fascinating thing, most of Jamaica's Blue Mountain coffee actually gets exported to Japan. Yes, Japan. The Japanese have a deep love and respect for this coffee. And you'll find it in their cafes, department stores, and even high-end restaurants. They treat it like a luxury. And that says a lot about how respected it is around the world. And for people in the US, the UK, or anywhere else, many describe it as smooth, clean, and elegant. It doesn't overwhelm your tongue or hit you with bitterness. And instead, it gives you a subtle sweetness with floral and chocolatey hints. It's the kind of coffee you enjoy slowly, like you're tasting the island itself. And for Jamaicans, especially those living abroad, drinking Blue Mountain coffee is like reconnecting with home. Because it's not just coffee, it's a memory, it's pride, it's that familiar island's warmth in a cup. And of course, like anything popular, there are fakes out there. So if you've ever seen something labeled Blue Mountain Blend, that usually means it's mixed with cheaper beans, not the pure thing. And the real Blue Mountain coffee comes with an official seal of certification from the Jamaican Coffee Board. That's how you know it's authentic. And it's also become a global symbol of excellence. From Tokyo to New York to London, people talk about it like it's the gold standard of coffee. And even though it's pricey, most people who've tasted it say it's worth every sip. Not just for the flavor, but for the experience. So even though I'm not a coffee drinker, I have to admit this is one coffee I'd genuinely love to try. It's not just about caffeine, it's about connection. It connects people from different parts of the world to a small island with a big heart, Jamaica. Now guys, that's it for today. I want to hear from you. Have you ever tasted Jamaica's Blue Mountain coffee? And if you have, tell me what it's like. And if you haven't, would you love to try it one day? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about culture, people, and traditions from around the world. See you in the next one.